that hung in my jersey right at the top of the bleachers. I'm trying to leave the whole arena speechless. They never believed in me, but what did I teach us? We can never go back to the days where they didn't love me like they love me now. Everyone saying they're proud. They used to say I would've last. That might be here for a while. They loving me now that I'm up, but where were they when I was down? So I just tell them to look at me now. Look at me now. Look at me now. Look at me now. I saw them when they used to doubt. I see them now, they're full of hope. Today they all want me to read, tomorrow they want me to choke. Imagine if I could've coped, but I never give in to pressure. Instead I just tell them to look at me now. Look at me now. Look at me now. It feels like everyone against me really been a big mistake. They try to keep me on the sidelines, ready to state my place. I don't listen to noise, they all have doubts, but it's not my fate. I took one chance on myself and it made me more than great. Silence when I enter any place. Questions on questions to my face. Asking am I nervous when I play. I told him it feels just like eating steak. Opposition hate it when I'm near. I'm the one that makes it hard to press. I'm the one that's breathing down your neck. I'm the one that knows that I'm the best. They're hung in my jersey right at the top of the bleachers. I'm trying to leave the whole arena speechless. They never believed in me, but what did I teach us? We can never go back to the days where they didn't love me like they love me now. Everyone saying they're proud. They used to say I would've last. That might be here for a while. They loving me now that I'm up, but where were they when I was down? So I just tell them to look at me now. Look at me now. Look at me now. I saw them when they used to doubt. I see them now, they're full of hope. Today they all want me to read, tomorrow they want me to choke. Imagine if I could've coped, but I never give in to pressure. Instead I just tell them to look at me now. 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 Look at me now.
Jamie Sepsic, Christian Amua. Their starting pitcher, Allison Cole. Head coach, Brett Sarwine. Assistant coaches, Aria Mounts and Gracie Lopez. They are the SCF Manatees. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is my great privilege to introduce to you the players of your home team. Number 5, Felicity Roberts. Number 6, Alexis Garman. 12, Riley Turner. 13, Kota Bryant. 20, Layla Arnold. 25, McKenna Cricks. 32, Shirley Wooler. 33, Reagan Delarue. And now introducing your starters for today's game. Starter number 1, Alana Kennard. Starter number 2, number 19, Haley Lowe. Starter number 3, number 14, Haley Marker. Starter number 4, wearing number 8, Carice Richardson. Starter number 5, number 18, Riley Walker. Starter 6, number 99, Penny Del Alba. Starter 7, number 7, Gigi Santiago. Starter number 8, double O, Hannah LeBlue. And starter 9, number 2, Rachel Smith. Our starting pitcher is number 24, Kenzie Bardruff. Our assistant coaches, Kara Smith and Jose Rivera. Our head coach is Zeus Rivera. They are your FGC Timber Wolves. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to ask that you all rise and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to today's game as our FGC Timberwolves are going to be taking on the SCF Manatees. Jared Harris alongside Hunter Williams. Hunter, how's it going today?
Doing great, and obviously we're going to be keeping an eye on this game as obviously this is the first conference series, or like obviously they're going to be playing twice tomorrow, but like this is the first of 3 games this weekend between the Timberwolves and the Manatees. Definitely a contrast of records. With FGC coming in, losing 5 of their last 6. and the Manatees coming in at even 500.
Yeah, Manatees 10-10 have certainly seen a lot more play on the field so far this season than our girls. Now, our girls are 2-2 at home, swept the Mangoes on February 3rd, but dropped both games to Eastern Florida Titans on February 10th.
Who's actually a common opponent with the Manatees as well. It's like both of them actually FGC, they went 0-4 against the Titans. Manatees 0-2 against them.
Starting off, our starting pitcher this afternoon is number 24, Kinsey Bardroff. She's up against number 1, Alana Martinez, who will be playing center field here in a little bit. See what Bardroff can do. Bardroff with the pitch.
And a called strike down the middle, first pitch.
And this is Bardroff's first time pitching here in the starting the game here for the Timberwolves. And that's probably going to be strike 2. Yeah, yep. Strike 2. She had .2 innings against the Eastern Florida Titans in game 1 of the doubleheader, where she allowed 3 walks. FGC would go on to lose that game 17-1. She's been picking up a lot of time on the road against South Georgia State College and Daytona State College. Recorded her first strikeout in game 1 against South Georgia State College.
I mean, this is her second year out here. Obviously, just got to see how she comes from year 1 to year 2.
And that's going to be ball 2. So
I mean, she was going right after the batter of those first 2 pitches. And now it looks like she's trying to get her to chase something a bit outside the zone.
So far this season, a little over 8 innings pitched, and that's going to be ball 3. Currently, she has 4 walks this season. Talked about 1 strikeout. Currently has an ERA of 7.27. Swing and a miss, and that's a strikeout. So Bardroff picking up her second strikeout already.
Yeah, and I mean, she worked to an 0-2 count, and even when it got to a full count, she was able to get her to swing on it.
Up now, Brooklyn Lynn Hildebrand at bat. Hildebrand has a batting average of .271, on base percentage of .308. So far has scored 13 runs off 13 hits, even has 1 home run. Swing and a miss. That's going to be strike 1. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out so far.
And I'm noticing with a couple of these people in the lineup, we saw these players last year when the Manatees came to Lake City.
Across 20 games, 500 team. The Manatees have been picking up some decent stats. The hitting average for the team, .376, on base percentage of .460, and looked like she was going to step into that, so 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. So far, they've scored 178 runs this season, they being the Manatees. Only 18 home runs across 20 games, though. So you're a little under 1 home run a game. Knocked off in the foul territory there.
Hopefully you were smart enough not to park your car over there.
Well, as many dents as there are in my car, you never would notice. On the street, they call it the hazard.
I didn't realize this was a golf course.
Well, we got some good green back there. Great groundskeeping here by the FGC staff. Lake behind the field, or even some gators back there in the lake. All right, 3 balls, 2 strikes. There's some good eating on a gator tail, Hunter. If there's some spices on that thing, let me tell you, it tastes so good, make a faithless man believe. All right, so we talk about
that would be pretty popular in this area.
Pitch, and that's going to be a walk. So Hildebrand getting on base with a walk. Up now, number 15, Kaylin Kelly.
A freshman from the Northport area. You ever been down there?
In the Newport area?
No, Northport.
Northport? No, haven't been down to Northport yet. Said number 15, Kaylin Kelly. Whew. No. Her on-base percentage and her batting average both over 500.
That's very impressive through 20 games.
Has scored 22 runs so far off 33 hits.
And
trying to steal second. Oh, and caught by the shortstop.
And that's a
throw
double
by
play.
the first, and that is a double, and we are done.
I don't know if you could have asked for a better start to the game for FGC than that.
Beautiful start to the game for the FGC Timberwolves. You know, being on the road has certainly been seasoning our team. You know, of course, you know, they have racked up a few losses, but those losses have come some experience. Much better than what we saw against the Titans a few weeks ago.
I mean, we also got to remember is like those were really good teams that they were losing to as well.
And of course, you know, we talk about this is conference play. You never want to lose. You never want to lose any game, but it's really special to get your first win here in conference and establish, a rhythm and a precedent, if you will.
Yeah, because like obviously you're going to have like matchups against some tough opponents later in the season. Like obviously like the looming matchup with St. John's River. So you have to like try to build wins where you can. Last year, obviously FGC was able to go 5-0 against the Manatees, and those 5 wins definitely helped them get into postseason play. You definitely don't want to drop any games early, especially when, on paper, you are capable of winning these games. Though it does at the very least look like the Manatees are a bit more competitive this year than they were this time last year.
Right now, at bat, we have number 1, Milana Kennard, our shortstop. And, Hunter, just watching the home games, we know how dangerous Kennard is when she gets on base. She stole several bases, plenty of runs, scored this season. Matter of fact, she scored 12 runs so far this season.
Yeah, we've seen quite a few of them right here at home. And that's the thing is, like, she gets on base, you have to go immediately be watching for second because she's ready to take it.
Now pitching for the Manatees is Allison Cole. She's pitched 42 innings so far this season. ERA of 4.67, 19 strikeouts to her name so far.
Yeah, Kennard's looking to protect and prevent that strikeout counter from increasing here.
Ooh, and that's going to be a strikeout for Kennard. Up now, Haley Law. It's going to be ball 1 out so far. Tied up at 0-0 in this game. Cole with the pitch, and that's going to be ball 2. Cole so far has allowed 35 walks this season off 42 innings pitched. Two balls, 1 strike. for Haley Law. Oh, ground and no, dropped by Cole, thrown to first. Is Haley safe? No.
Yeah, the pitcher was quick to recover there and get the ball to first.
So 2 outs in a row for the Timberwolves. Now up to bat, Haley Marker. Now just fun fact for those here listening on the live stream. Haley Marker, you could almost call this girl, as far as FGC stats are concerned, Haley Remarkable. Batting average, 583. On-base percentage, 667. Has the most hits. Has the only home run scored so far for the Timberwolves.
Yeah, we remember quite a few of those the last few series we've been here. What was it, 3 home runs?
Thereabouts. Even has an RBI of 9. In most of your hitting stats, Haley Marker is leading. Pitch from Cole.
Hit by pitch.
Hit by
She's gonna get
pitch,
free
and
base.
Marker getting on base.
We're used to her reaching base, but typically it's not like that.
I mean, whatever gets you there. Up now, number 8, Curious Richardson, our right fielder today.
But you were just talking about Marker's hitting stats. Like in the last game against the Titans, she brought home all 4. She had a 4 RBI even in that loss. So every single run that was scored was courtesy of one of her hits.
Definitely. We have 2 outs here. One of our players were on base. Let's see what Karis can do here.
So far, she's got herself ahead 2-0 in the count.
There's pitch up high there to the right and dropped on the ground.
That was
Number 8 heading to second, making it safe and sound. Carice Richardson making it at second. Haley Marker making it to third. And things are looking good for the Timberwolves here, bottom of the first. All right. So Riley Walker now up to bat. See what she can do against Cole. Riley Walker, one of our more seasoned pitchers. They're swinging a miss. That's going to be strike 1.
0-2. 0-2 count.
Or it's strike 2, excuse me. Cole with the pitch and a little to the right, so that's going to be ball 1.
Yeah, it looked like she was trying to get her to chase that outside pitch.
Hey, ground right here, 1-8, you got it. Hey, right center, stay close, kid.
Cole throwing it, and that's
Yeah,
ball 2.
she held off a little bit there.
So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Marker's on third and Richardson on second. Ground ball there to right center field. Marker make it home. Richardson making it home.
A 2 RBI single there.
A beautiful showing there by Riley Walker. Now Kate Del Alba, our catcher, up to bat. Del Alba, a powerhouse. We remember in the final home game of the season last year, hit that home run to cinch the game for the Timberwolves. Swing and a miss there, so that's going to be strike 1.
Yeah, we like this against South Florida State, which I'm pretty. If we go back and look at that, I'm pretty sure that game did also clinch a postseason spot for FGC last year. And that one, we are very thankful for this net being up here to keep us from getting hit in the face.
Yeah, we have several layers between us and those balls. I remember seeing on baseball season one play, a face was circling around on social media about it. You see a guy that got hit by one of those balls. Oh, up high there to right field, but out into the foul ball area. Let me say, these pitchers, it's how hard they throw them. It's, say, someone like, great way to self-defense. Don't need a firearm. Just have a couple of baseballs there by your front door. Throw there, and that's going to be ball 2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
I mean, thankfully, as we see, like most facilities these days, they actually have like really good setup to protect spectators from foul balls like that.
Allison Cole taking a moment. There's pitch again, and that's going to
A
be
low ball there, so full count.
See them wheels walk.
and quick little meeting on the mound here. Assistant coach heading up as well to talk to Allison Cole. And while they're having their meeting, ladies and gentlemen, we just want to remind you, we've got some games coming up here. You know, 21st, or Saturday, 21st, of course, we have our next 2 games against SCF. Timberwolves will be on the road the 24th. They take on Thomas University, and then we'll be back here Friday as we take on Pasco Hernando College in another conference game. All right, so 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Kate Del Alba right now at bat. Call with the pitch, swing and a miss, and that's going to do it.
Hey, good at bat, Kate. Good inning, ladies. Let's go. Play defense.
Obviously going up 2-0 though is still a huge boost to get right there.
Yeah, certainly a boost of confidence for the Timberwolves here. And you're going up against a very seasoned 500 team that not only has picked up some wins, but, you know, just tested their mettle against some powerhouses here in the NJCAA in Florida. So a win here certainly be a big confidence for our players.
I mean, yeah, you're just talking about high experience. Like FGC is at, 3-7 on the season? And right now the Manatees are 10-10. So they have as many wins as we've played games.
Yeah, certainly seen a lot more play this year, and that's kind of just how the schedule rolled out this season. But, you know, we're up, Timberwolves up 2-0 right now as we head into top of the second. Going to be up to bat here in a moment for the Manatees is going to be number 14, Bree Urban. And Bree Urban, a batting average of .397, but an on-base percentage of .458. Has scored 18 runs this season off 25 hits and even has 1 home run to her name. So number 24, Kenzie, our pitcher, really just kind of getting thrown into the well, if you'll pardon the pun, the Wolves' den here.
I mean, she's handling it well so far. Obviously, the strikeout early on, and then was able to force them into a double play.
It's going to be strike 1. Kenzie with the pitch again. That's going to be ball 2, though. 2 balls, 1 strike. Strike 2.
Looks like the umpire gave them the inside strike there.
I think it really speaks to the confidence, though, that Zeus Rivera has in Kenzie, that you got your first conference game. Oh, no, right there to center field, down into the dirt. Number 14 making it Making it safe to first.
That will be the Manatees' first hit of the game.
Number 14, Bree Urban, getting a single there now. But, it's what I was saying is it just shows the confidence Zeus Rivera has in Kinsey as a pitcher. Now at the bat, Christian Amua, number 24. Swing and a miss. That's going to be strike one.
There's definitely a bit of depth with the pitching on this roster.
Oh, caught by third baseman, thrown to first, and that's
Another double play.
whoo! That is a beautiful double play. Our players are on fire today.
Though apparently they did lose track of the outs because they were ready to run back into the dugout after that one.
Some barge roughing. Oh, almost think she might have hit her there.
I thought it did
So
initially.
1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs.
But I mean, the umpire's got a closer view of it than we do.
Wolves want to keep this momentum going and fouled to the right. Runner number 21, Jimmy Sepsic.
Yeah, that one was fouled off in the direction of the sand mountain.
Jamie Sepsic, still decent batting. Also has a decent batting average of 351, on base percentage of 422. Scored 14 runs so far this season.
Outside for ball 2 there.
So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Kinsey looking to get her second strikeout of the game. Fouled again. Ooh, another foul to the right.
And that's going to be a walk there.
Second walk of the game. Genesis Lopez up to bat now, third baseman. Batting average 438. Wolves still ahead by 2. Down into the dirt, caught by the first and baseman, and that's going to be it. Beautiful catch by Riley Walker there.
Pretty efficient defensively for FGC through 2 innings. 1 hit allowed, well, actually it was 2 walks allowed, but no one got past second base.
FGC currently with a fielding percentage of .888, 179 putouts to the name at this point in time. 29 errors heading into this game. So we head into bottom of the second. Wolves leading by 2. All right, going to see what Gigi Santiago can do. Pitch, and that's going to be ball 1. Santiago batting average .238, on base percentage of .333. It's going to be strike 1 for Santiago. Let's go with the pitch, and up high into the air, caught in the foul, and that's going to do it for Santiago.
Yeah, pop up over there, like just outside of first base.
Double O Hannah LeBlue now, our center fielder.
This will be her first action at home this season.
Only 1 out so far. Hannah so far has 2 hits this season, hasn't scored a run yet. It's going to be ball 2. So 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Ooh, strike 2. Allison Cole already with 2 strikeouts this game. Ball 3.
Oof.
That's going to be strikeout number 1 for the Timberwolves. Up now, number 2, Rachel Smith, our left fielder. Rachel scored 2 runs this season, has 3 hits to her name. Right out of Live Oak, Florida. Strike 2.
Yeah, sophomore from Swanee. She was a teammate coming into here with Haley Law.
Pitch, and that's going to be ball 1. Swinging and miss, and that's going to, yeah, strike 2.
That almost hit her.
Strike 3. No, we are done.
I mean, I was a little surprised she swung there because that one almost hit her.
A scoreless inning for both teams, but Timberwolves still leading by 2.
When we get back to the bottom of the third, we'll be back at the top of the lineup.
All right, here on top of the first, it's Ava Capanelli, number 2. Ava Capanelli, batting average 214, but an on-base percentage of 450. Swing and a miss, that's going to be strike 1. Strike 2. Bardroff really just finding the zone here with Capanelli. Too much to the right.
One thing I've noticed this game is Bardroff has done a good job is getting ahead of the count on most of the batters out there.
And that's going to be a strikeout for Kenzie Bardroff. That's going to be her second strikeout of the game. Struck out Alana Martinez there at top of the first. Caitlin Shea now up to bat for the Manatees. And that was a bunt. Caitlin Shea going to run straight to first. And it worked.
It doesn't seem like they saw that bunt coming.
Now we're back at the top of the lineup. And you see Caitlin Shea there with itchy feet in the back was almost thinking about stealing second. Bardroff better keep an eye on her. Talking about Alana Martinez. Bardroff struck her out there at top of the first. We'll see if she can do it again here. Oh, once again, Caitlin teasing trying to steal second.
Yeah, she's ready to steal second when the opportunity presents itself.
Bardroff with the pitch, and Kayla going to try to steal second,
And she got her.
she is out.
I mean, so far through this game, defense has been the story. 2 double plays, now caught stealing on Shea.
Yeah. So 3 balls, 2 outs. Alana Martinez trying to get on base here for the first time this game. That was strike 1. Pitch, and that is going to be a walk.
And that would be a quick ground out there to end the top of the third.
That's all she wrote. We have the bottom of the third here, and Manatee still scoreless.
Yeah, and the Timberwolves have the 1, 2, and 3 batters due up for the bottom of the third.
As we talked about, Milana Kennard going to be up to bat in just a second. Now, in Game 2 of Eastern Florida, Kennard was able to get on base 2 out of 3 plate appearances and scored runs in both those 2 times that she got on base.
The one thing it feels like we're broken record, but we've mentioned is the fact that when she does get on base, she is dangerous as a base runner. She tends to get home.
And with 12 runs scored, is our top run scorer here at FGC. And that's going to be ball 1 for Kennard. So you're talking about hasn't gotten on base yet this game. Second plate appearance, and we strike 1. Allison Cole able to find the zone that time. Oh, and a bunt! Kennard making it for first. Does she make it though? Safe! A beautiful bunt from Milana Kennard getting on base for the first time, and now the Manatees are in trouble.
Like what she did there kind of makes me think of another thing. You're familiar with Cliff Branch from the Raiders? Speed kills.
Oh, was teasing Haley Law there, teasing a bunt as well. And this is the second bunt in the game that we've seen that resulted in reaching first. Caitlin Shea doing that when the Manatees were up to bat. And Kennard here going to try to steal. No. That was strike 2 there for Haley Law. So Kennard on first, 2 strikes for Haley Law, no outs as of yet for the Timberwolves. Ball. Kennard going to try to steal second. Is she safe?
Wait.
Nope, caught her.
No, apparently the umpires called that she left the base early.
Oh, okay. Either way, that
definitely had the speed to reach there, but got a little too happy feet and took a little early jump. But Law's going to reach her on that.
No, she's going to turn around. No, she's going to stay on first. It's a good single from Law, though.
Yeah, good hit into the grass.
Haley Marker now up to bat. Haley Marker able to get on base with a hit by pitch in the first inning. Scored a run as well. High up into the air.
And it's coming right to the shortstop.
And caught by the shortstop, and that's going to do it. Good catch there by Sepsic. It's going to be our second out, 1 runner on base. Now Karis Richardson. Swing and a miss there, so 2 strikes, 2 outs, only 1 runner on. Ball 2. Ball 3. So far, Cole not given any walk. Allison Cole hasn't given any walks this game. Did do one hit by pitch there in the first, and that's going to be a walk. So Karis Richardson making on base for the second time. Haley Law now advancing to second. Riley Walker now up to bat.
And from my memory serves me correctly, Walker did bring in those 2 runs back in the first inning.
Yes. RBI of 2 there at our first plate appearance. And right there into the dirt, and the bases are loaded. Oh, there just couldn't quite catch it. Kate Del Alba now. Like I talked about, we've seen this setup before. Bases loaded, Del Alba up to bat, resulted in a home run. Del Alba has that power.
Yeah, if you're the Manatees, you definitely got to be concerned that if you don't really want her to have any good contact on the ball, because if she does, you could be looking at a much bigger deficit at any moment.
Swing and a miss, that's going to be strike 2.
Seems like they're trying to get her to chase like lower pitches right now.
There's a pitch. That was a little to the right. That is going to be ball 1. Allison Cole so far with 3 strikeouts this game. High up into the air! That's one. Got caught, so that's going to do it.
Definitely a missed opportunity there to really buzz the game open.
All right, so we are heading in to top of the 4th. Wolves heading in top of the 4th here. Wolves leading by 2.
One second.
All right, top of the 4th now, and it is number 15, Kaylin Kelly, back at bat. Hasn't been able to get on base yet this game. But Kaylin, you look at her batting average, .516, on base percentage, .587. And Bardroff still has to be very careful here. It's going to be strike 1. Bardroff so far with 2 strikeouts.
Yeah, it's like last at bat, she hit into a double play.
It's going to be strike 2. Watch off here with a good chance for her 3rd strikeout of the game. Pitch and into foul. Foul there and hitting the visitors' side dugout. Still 2-2 here.
And she's
High
gonna
up in
reach
the air
there.
on the ground, and number 15 going to make it to first base. Kaylin Kelly living up those averages. Good single. Bree Urban out at bat. Ooh. Knocked it right into the foul area. Barge off with the pitch, and Kelly kind of teasing the idea, thinking the idea they're still in second, Hunter. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, no outs.
I mean, she's definitely testing the waters of it, probably trying to see like how quick the catcher reacts to getting the ball, see if she'd have time to actually make it to second.
Dalalba was ready to throw there, like, not on my watch. High to right field there and into
That's
the
gonna be a
dirt, so that's
foul.
going to be a foul. That's going to be ball 3. I almost thought that was going to count as a strike because it was a little low.
I don't know. I mean, I thought the last one struck out on one of those pitches, but that
Right
one
there to left field,
Oh, that's-
and a home run for
And-
Bree Urban, and we are all tied up. So both Bree Urban and Kaylin Kelly scoring runs, and we are all tied up here at top of the 4th.
I mean, most of the time you can kind of tell when it's going to be a home run ball. That one did not look like it was going to go over the fence.
It's going to be ball 1. So 1 ball, 1 strike, no outs. Bardroff down into the dirt, caught by the shortstop, thrown to first. Number 24 safe. No, she is out. Jamie Sepsic now up to bat. Strike one.
Yeah, freshman from Lake Wales, Florida. Ironically enough, the last time I was in Lake Wales, I didn't see a single lake.
Oh yeah, this is dry season. Pitch, and that's going to be 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. And now we're having a pitcher's meeting. Assistant.
Yeah, it was like
Our assistant coach,
Kara
Kara Smith, up there talking with Bardroff. Kara Smith, a former player in her own right here at FGC.
Yeah, she was the starting pitcher for year 1 of the Timberwolves. And for those that are not familiar, her younger sister, Rachel, is also a starter in this lineup.
What do you think she was telling Bardroff there?
Probably just trying to sell her down. Cause I don't know, some of the pitches might have been landing a little bit off, like since the home run. Maybe she's a little rattled.
Well, that's ball 3. Bardroff has given 2 walks up so far this game, and that's going to be walk number 3. A little bit of repetitiveness there. Jamie Sepsic also was able to get on base on a walk at top of the second. Now Genesis Lopez up to bat. Oh, down into the dirt. Right there to right center field.
And that's going to leave runners on the corners there.
Sepsic able to make it to third.
Kind of seems like they called a hit and run there because Septic was going to second before she made contact.
Talked about runners in the corner. Now Ava Caponelli up to bat. The foul territory. Pitch a little to the, that was a little to the right. It's going to be strike, or it's going to be ball 1. You know, and we've seen this happen before, though, Hunter. Wolves will be ahead, and then as we get into the 4th, things kind of fall apart. Happened with the Mangoes in game 2.
I mean, when we look back at that series in particular, it was typically one really bad inning that kind of put them in a hole. Like they were able to fight out of that, but it's also like.
They did go on to win that game, yes.
But ideally, you don't want to have like innings where you put yourself in a tougher situation.
Well, even in game 1 against the Mangoes, as you headed into the 4th, Wolves were leading, and then the Mangoes scored 5 runs in top of the 4th. 4th inning, just bad. Number 4, just bad luck for the Wolves so far this season. So 3 balls, 2 strikes, runners on both corners. Swing and a
A
miss. And
strikeout there definitely will help.
Caitlin Shea now up to bat. Was able to get on first with a bunt there at top of the third. Got caught stealing second, though. So 2 outs. See what Bardruff can do. Pitch, and that's going to be
Strike there.
yep, strike one.
That's going to be going foul for strike 2 on the count.
Yeah, Bardruff looking for her 4th strikeout of the game. Ball 2. And that's going to be ball 3. A little low there. Dancing a fine line here. Strikeout ends the top of the first, but, walk and bases are loaded. Teasing a bunt. Swing it. Caught by the shortstop, thrown to first, and that's going to do it.
That ground out will also save a run.
Kennard throwing to Walker there. Saved a run from being scored.
So the Manatees tie it up, but they'll leave 2 runners on here going to the bottom of the 4th.
Well, Hunter, I think we could say that the Wolves have probably at least broken the curse of top of the 4th here with no runs scored.
I mean, at the very least, like they were at least able to prevent themselves from falling behind the scoreboard. All knotted up though, but still plenty of time to take the lead back.
Plenty of time indeed. As Gigi Santiago going to be at plate again. Santiago so far not able to get on base yet this game.
Yes, the 7, 8, 9 batters due up for the Timberwolves here in the bottom of the 4th.
And umpire here taking a second. Quick little sweep there. Shout out to the sweeper, Jack Miles. One of the wrestlers at Kraken Pro Wrestling, a promotion I like to do commentary for as well, is here at FGC. New episodes dropping every Sunday or every Thursday at 7 o'clock. That's going to be strike 1 for Gigi Santiago.
That will be going foul over to, I guess, the direction of Sand Mountains.
Yeah, Cole already with 4 strikeouts this game. Swing and a miss. That's going to do it. Make that number 5. LeBlue now up to bat. LeBlue was one of those strikeouts I was talking about. Struck out by Cole in bottom of the second. Pit. Oh.
Ball 2 there.
So far, Cole's been pretty good about walks. Only gave one walk. That was to Curry Richardson. Did give one hit by pitch, though, to Haley Marker. Haley Marker was able to turn that into a run there at bottom of the first. So 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Still tied up at 2-2 here, bottom of the fourth.
Shit, that reminds me.
All right, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Blue not wanting to get struck out twice in a row. To right center field and down into the dirt. LeBlue making it on base.
And Rachel with a bunt there.
Rachel LeBunt going to try to make it to first, and she is out, but it does advance LeBlue. And now we are back to the top of the lineup. Monica Kennard. Was able to get on base with a bunt. They're at bottom of the third. Just a little bit ago. Ball 2. So 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs.
Yeah, we got to think that if she didn't get caught going early in the 3rd inning, that she would have contributed a run in that inning.
Definitely was probably just, was a little too eager. So 3 balls, 1 strike, or quite possibly get a walk here. And yes,
she'll get a second chance base running.
Kennard, a dangerous base runner, very good at stealing bases. He's talked about, has scored the most runs for our team so far this season.
Ball gets ahead 1-0 in the count there.
Swing and a miss. That's going to be strike 1, but
it kind of looks like she missed on purpose.
LeBlue safely there, making it to third, stealing third, and Kennard able to steal second.
It is an interesting strategy to sacrifice the strike to get both runners advanced, but it worked. And might pay off here if Law can get to first.
Not going to happen. That's short to first, stopping the momentum there. And so as we head top of the fifth, still tied up 2-2. For those listening to our live stream, don't forget Timberwolves will be back in action tomorrow, Saturday the 21st, as they complete games 2 and 3 against State College of Florida. First game will be at noon. Then the Wolves will be on the road the 24th. They take on Thomas University. Then Friday the 27th, back here at home as we take on Pasco Hernando in another conference game.
Yeah, we're starting to get to that point in the season where we're going to see a good bulk of with the conference opponents. This is the first conference series of the season.
Lana Martinez now back up to bat. Struck out by Bardroff in the first. Was able to get on base with a walk in the third.
Top of the fifth.
So 1 ball, no.
With a 3-0 count, might be looking at a potential walk here.
Quite possibly. That's exactly what we're going to get. Brooklyn Hildebrand now at bat. Brooklyn was able to get on base. Top of the first there. See what she can do here. Top of the fifth. Manatee fouled there to the left. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. No outs of yet.
Yeah, a sophomore from Apopka, home of the Blue Darters.
Hmm.
It's amazing how you can make a mascot out of pretty much anything.
I mean, they've made mascots out of letters, and I don't follow MLB that much, but there's this monstrosity green thing that walks around. So, yes, you are correct.
I mean, we were literally here not that long ago with a team that was the mascot, the Mangoes.
Hey, the Mango is a very fruit. And right there, caught by second, thrown to
they got the fielder's choice there at second.
fielder's choice, and that does it.
I mean, it was just it was the first time that I've ever seen a fruit be a mascot for a team.
That's going to be our first out.
Quite a bit of gust of wind out there. Like we just saw a tent almost go flying backwards.
Kaylin Kelly now up to bat. Kaylin able to score one of the 2 runs. And now number 7 going to try to steal second, and she is safe. Brooklyn Hildebrand successfully stealing second.
I can't tell.
All right, so 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Right there to center field, down into the dirt.
And
Number
they are
7
going
running home.
And that's going to put the Manatees up for the first time today.
Kaylin Kelly on base. Brooklyn Hildebrand scoring a run to get the Manatees ahead 3-2.
Definitely got to keep an eye out for this hitter.
Yeah, Bree Urban hit that home run in the 4th, top of the 4th, which was able to get the Manatees tied up with the Timberwolves. She's got 1 runner on first. Only 2 strikes, though. See what's going to happen here. Barge off with the pitch. A little too much to the right there, so that's going to be another ball.
I mean, we had that brief gust earlier, but it's like, this is nothing compared
Right
to...
to center right field, down to the dirt. Number 15, heading second, heading to third.
Ooh, almost got the tag there at second.
And Bree able to make it to second. Beautiful double there by Bree Urban. Now Kirsten Amua up to bat. Hasn't been able to get on base yet. Pitch from Bardroff. That's going to be strike 1. So 1 out, 1 strike. Runners on second and third. Manatees with a chance to extend their lead, and fouled there to the left. Two strikes, no balls. Caught by the shortstop, thrown to third, and check. Gonna check here, and yeah, it's gonna be another run. Jamie Sepsic now up to bat. Kaylin Kelly scoring that run and running it up now 2-4.
That one's fouled off.
Barge off with the pitch, and that's going to be strike 2. So 2 strikes, 1 out, or 2 strikes, 1 out, 1 ball.
definitely been a shift the last 2 innings.
Sepsic teasing a bunt there. Good hit, but fouled to the right. Swing and a miss, and that's not sure what they're going to rule that one.
Yeah, foul ball.
Foul ball, so 2 balls, 2 strikes, only 1 out. Runners on second and third. Ball 3. To right field, down into the ground.
That's going
to bring
2.
Urban home, as well as Kristen Amua. Beautiful double there by Sepsic. Getting an RBI of 2 there. And now Genesis Lopez up to bat. Ball 1. So 1 ball and 2 strikes, 1 out. Things have certainly turned favorably for the Manatees here. Hunter in top of the 5th, ahead by 4.
I mean, that is like from the top of the 4th, we went from Timberwolves up 2-0 to 6-2 Manatees.
Ground ball there, caught by the shortstop, thrown to second. Or no, going to try to make it to third, and she's out.
Wait, no, they're calling her safe?
Or no, she was safe. Spoke too soon there.
Got a pitching change coming up here. Looks like Charlie Woolard will go in.
Woolard now going to warm up. And Charlie Woolard so far pitched 5 innings for us this season. has given up 6 walks with 3 strikeouts across 10 games. Ava Campanelli now at bat. Ava Campanelli so far struck out both times in both her plate appearances. Let's see what she can do here against Woolard. It's going to be ball 1. Strike 1. And how do you think Charlie's going to switch it up from what Bardroff was doing, Hunter?
I mean, at the end, like, they've already, like, with the lineup, they've seen Bardroff go through several times at this point. Like, just throwing in a new pitcher in general, you have to, like, try to get to the rhythm down. You have to get the timing down, like, different speeds and all that.
Well, 3 balls and 1 strike. Will's in danger here of loading the bases. Right there to center field.
And that's
going to be 1-2. Ava Campanelli getting on base for the first time. Hitting it right there to center field. Sepsek and Lopez going to score 2 more runs, and now Wolves trailing 8-2.
Yeah, this game changed in a heartbeat.
Caitlin Shea there almost looking like she was going to go for another bunt. Got on base with a bunt against Kinsey at top of the 3rd. 2 balls so far, no strikes for Caitlin Shea. To left center field, number 2, going to make it a second, going to try to make it to 3rd, cut, and safe. Ava Campanelli making it all the way to 3rd, and a beautiful double there from Caitlin Shea.
Yeah, Rachel did a good job trying to get that throw in, but just like a second too late to be able to get the throw out there at 3rd.
Now we are back top of the lineup with Alana Martinez. Willard with the pitch. That was a little too far to the... Yeah, it was going to be ball 2. Ball 3. pop up there, but it lands in.
And that one hit the pole.
Lana Martinez has been able to get on base twice so far in her 3 plate appearances. Got struck out in the first inning. And that's going to load the bases with only 1 out. Hildebrand now back up. Caught, no, dropped. But Hildebrand able tagged.
That will score a run, though.
Ava Caponelli scoring her first run.
I think if she was able to handle that, there's a shot that we could have gotten out of this inning right here.
High up into the air, caught. And that's going to do it.
Mercifully, the 5th inning is sorted out. So that would be 7 runs scored by the Manatees in the top of the 5th.
So a very productive top of the 5th there for the Manatees, up by 7.
Yeah. That 1 inning definitely changed the game massively.
Allison Cole still going to be pitching for the Manatees. Don't know if we'll see a switch up here. Point. Haley Marker now up to bat. Haley Marker, who's scored one of the only 2 runs we've had so far here in this game.
Yeah, FGC will have the 3, 4, and 5 hitters up this inning.
Gonna see what Marker can do here. It's gonna be ball 1 there.
That one was way high and outside.
First inning, Marker was able to get on base there with a hit by pitch from Cole. It's going to be ball 2. You know, I'll refer once again, Haley Marker has our highest batting average at .583. You think Cole's just going to make the conscious decision to walk her? No, right there to left field, down into the dirt. And number 14 making it to first. Good single there from Haley Marker.
I was about to say, like, might be better off walking her, but...
Now, Karras now up to bat. Karras been doing pretty good against Allison Cole this game. She got a good double there in the first.
Pinch runner going in for Marker.
Oh, okay.
Number 6.
That's number 6, Alexis Gorman. Gorman already making a tease there to steal second. Strike one there for Karis Richardson. One ball, one strike. We've seen Scorman get subbed in several other games. Probably one of our faster runners. Right there to center field, down into the ground. Gorman to second.
Whoa.
And she is out.
They got her on the force out.
Richardson was able to get on base, though. Riley Walker now at bat. Riley Walker has been able to get on base both times she's been up to bat. Even scored an RBI of 2 in the first. Again, popped up and fouled, though,
Looks like
going
it's
right
gonna-
behind the net.
For a second, it looked like it was coming into the stands.
Almost think it might have did land in the stands. Can't see right from this vantage point.
That one's fouled off way out of here.
Indeed. Right on foul again. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Early trying to get on base for the 3rd time in a row. There to left field and caught.
With 2 outs, that's going to bring Kate Del Alba up to the plate.
Kate Del Alba has power. We know we've talked about the home run. We've talked about home run she hit last season. Had several home runs last season. So far, not able to get on base yet. Got struck out in the 1st inning. And got outed with a pop up to 6. Swing and a miss there. Hold the pitch, and what could she beat?
She was able to get back in
I
time.
say Richardson safe there, still on first. Was going to steal second, thought better, but was able to get safely back to first. And we're going to have a meeting here with the Manatees. And while they're talking, ladies and gentlemen, watching the live stream, just want to remind you that Saturday 21st will be games 2 and 3 between SCF. First game begins at noon. And once again, the Wolves will be on the road. Tuesday 24th, they take on Thomas University, and Friday they'll be. Oh, I guess no. They're going to decide that it wasn't out. And that's going to end it for the 5th for the Wolves. Can you elaborate on that decision there a little bit, Hunter? It looked like she was safe.
I'm sure, like, from my angle vantage point, I thought she was safe. That was.
I guess the umpires analyzing it, using their discretion on it. Best we could tell, she was, but their decision is final.
So one thing we have seen, obviously, is through the 4th and 5th inning, the Manatees have blown this game completely in their favor.
And we are here top of the 6th. Number 14, Bree Urban at bat. There to left field and caught. No, dropped. Number 14 made it first, going around safe to second, running around to third, and is she safe? Safe. Hold on. Yes, she is safe. A beautiful triple from Kaylin Kelly.
I mean, we saw the speed on display on when she got running. And looks like fly out there to right field. Looked like they were going to try to go for a sac fly, but she thought twice about going home on that one. Probably a little too close to the infield.
Well, that's one out at least. Now at bat number 21. Right there to left field, and Urban going to be able to score a run.
RBI single there.
Beautiful RBI single from Jamie Sepsic. Genesis Lopez now up to bat. Genesis Lopez has gotten on base 2 out of 3 plate appearances, even scored a run. Even in the 5th, not only managed to get a double, but scored a run as well.
That one's
up high and
right to the second.
Caught.
Oh wait, no, it's
dropped. Dropped. Oh my. Nope. Yeah. She still caught it, so that is still going to be an out. Wasn't quite sure there at first.
My guessing there is that would have likely been called an infield fly rule, but in this case it didn't really matter because she hung back for. Because
that's going to do it.
On that one, she ended up hanging back at first because she expected to be caught, so she was ready to go back.
Yeah,
when the drop happened, she would have had to run to second. Either way, you're still looking at one out of that situation.
That third out, a good catch there by Riley Walker. Going to bring top of the 6th to the end. Wolves trailing by 8.
The one thing that closing sequence will do, though, is that we'll guarantee that we will get to a full game. And Del Alba will start us off here.
See what the Elba can do here. Hasn't been able to make it on base as of yet.
Foul behind home plate for strike one.
It's going to be ball one. Swing and a miss. That's going to be strike two. The Alba just not having a lot of luck here. Ball two. High up there into right field and down into the ground. Dalba now going to try to make it to second. And safe and sound as best I can tell. Del Alba finally getting on base with a beautiful double there.
Standing double there by Del Alba.
Santiago now up to bat. Swing and a miss. That's going to be strike one. Wolves trailing by 8. Major deficit to make up with only 2 innings remaining.
Yeah, we were just talking about how like it changed so
Or
quickly.
1 inning remaining, excuse me.
Well, yeah, it was 2 because it's this one and the 7th.
Swing and a miss. That's going to be strike two.
I mean, FGC did have 2 come from behind victories against the Mangoes, but the deficit was never this large in those games.
I think that's going to... No, it's not going to be strike 3. So we have 1 ball, 2 strikes. Del Alba's on second with that beautiful double she hit. Right there to center field and caught though. Hannah Blue now up to bat.
Another strong gust coming in.
Very strong gust picking it up on the mics there. Outside. Go with the pitch and it's going to be ball one. Strike one. To right field and caught. Second out in the row. Rachel Smith now up to bat. So far, only Del Alba been able to get on base this inning.
Smith had a sacrifice bunt on her last at bat.
See what she can do here. There to right field, down into the ground. D'Alba making it third. D'Alba going to run home, and that's going to be a scored run for D'Alba. Rachel Smith with a nice single, and now the deficit is only 3-7. Back up to
Don't
the
you mean
top.
3-10?
3-10. Well, 3-10. Excuse me. We're only down by 7. You can tell I had to repeat math once or twice.
What just happened there?
Looks like it's going to be ball 1. Oh, I nearly hit Kennard there. Ball 2.
I mean, the catcher did hit her on the previous pitch.
Now, Kennard able to get on base twice in 3 at-bats.
Might be looking at another walk here.
Very well could.
And she's going to get
yes.
free base that way.
Rachel Smith will advance till second. And Kennard getting on base with a walk. Haley Law now up to bat.
And it looks like a meeting in the circle. And it looks like there's a substitute here for FGC. Riley Turner will come in this at bat.
Turner now filling in for Haley Law. Riley Turner, batting average 143, so far has 2 hits and has scored 2 runs for the Timberwolves. Down into the ground, drop there, and Turner, nope, that's going to do it. We head in top of the 7th. Wolves trailing by 7, 3-10.
Yeah. I mean, we saw a pretty strong deficit the last broadcast we were in, but we didn't exactly hold a lead against the East Florida Titans, so.
And it really just kind of broke down in the 5th. Manatees were really able to just get something going here.
Yeah, 7 runs scored by the Manatees in the 5th inning. Turned it from a very tight 2-2 ball game into a massive lead for Manatees. They're looking. Now we were talking a little bit earlier. First conference game of the season, and FGC was a clean 5-0 against them last year. Looks like the Manatees potentially closing in on their first win against FGC.
Coaches FCF has obviously been doing a lot of work. And that program just basically got resurrected last season. So up there to right field and caught by Richardson. So back to the top of our lineup with Alana Martinez. Swing and a miss. That's going to be strike one. Pitch from Charlie, and so 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Or throw, and so yeah, that's ball 2. And that's going to be a walk for Martinez. Fourth walk, as a matter of fact. Ground ball there, caught by the second, thrown to first, and that's going to be safe. Good single there by Hildebrand. Martinez able to advance to second. Kaylin Kelly now at bat. Kaylin Kelly scored 2 runs so far this game. So 1 ball, 1 strike right now for Kaylin Kelly. Up high in the air and caught our second out. Beautiful catch by Kennard there. Now Bree Urban. Bree Urban has been the dangerous player this game. Hunter hit that home run in the 4th. Got a double in the 5th. Also scored a run in the 5th.
Yeah, a sophomore from Omaha, Nebraska. So she's come a long way to play for the Manatees. You ever been out to Omaha, Jared?
Been out to Nebraska before. Beautiful land out there, but very flat. You can watch your dog run away for 3 weeks.
When you were out there, did you happen to run into any former quarterback just yelling Omaha all day?
Maybe once or twice. They got good steaks out there in Omaha, too.
Yeah.
God bless them. They don't put enough sugar in their sweet tea, though.
Also the home of the Cornhuskers. So a lot of corn out there in Nebraska.
All right, Spree Urban.
Isn't Nebraska like where they're supposed, like the whole Field of Dreams thing came from?
I think so. Actually, not one of my favorite sports movies. They're right there in center field, and number 1 gonna make it home. Little too wishy-washy for me, Field of Dreams.
I think the amazing part is the fact that they took that movie and the MLB actually decided to make a game based on it. Like, they actually have an exhibition involving the Field of Dreams.
Well, Martinez there certainly fulfilling a dream of getting another run scored. Hildebrand on second and Bree Urban on first. Kirsten knocking it to center field, and it is gone. That is a home run.
And just like that, the deficit is 11.
Kirsten hits a home run and gets an RBI of 3.
This game already felt like out of reach before that.
14-3 at this point in time. Jamie Sepsic now back up to bat. Charlie with the pitch and fouled there. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Wolves trailing by 14. With only 1 inning left, it's going to be very hard to make that deficit, or with no innings remaining. That's going to be really hard to make that deficit up when we go to bottom of the 7th.
Yeah.
Good hit there by Sepsic.
I think the most impressive part was just the fact how quickly they flipped the switch over there.
Well, we've seen this several times before, and that the Wolves are going toe-to-toe with the visiting team, and then they just catch a lead and continue. We saw it with the Titans in both games. Willard now with 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
Yeah, because like the 2-run homer in the 4th, it kind of started to unravel a little bit there, but they found a way out of that inning and then went to the 5th, and it just fell apart from there.
Charlie with the pitch and ground ball there to left field. Number 21 going to make it to first. Thinking about running to second. No. Sepsic going to stay safe on first. Genesis Lopez now up to bat.
Now FGC will get a chance to get themselves back into the series tomorrow with the start of the doubleheader with the Manatees. But definitely got to learn something from today.
Definitely has to. Of course, we have 2 more. You talk about 2 more games, a doubleheader tomorrow. That game will be at noon right here at Gene Williams Field. Next home game after that will be the 27th, as the Wolves will take on Pasco Hernando in another conference game. Right there to center field and caught by LeBlue. So
that'll take us to the bottom of the 7th.
Here we go, bottom of the 7th for the Wolves, trailing 3-14.
It's always brutal when you hear it like that.
No other way to say it. Certainly, I'm sure not the way the Wolves wanted to start off conference play here in the season. Quite the deficit to make up. As we said, still have the double header tomorrow right here in Gene Williams Field. First game will start at noon. Haley Walker now back at bat. Marker has the highest on-base percentage, highest batting average here with the Timberwolves. That's going to be ball 2. Marker been able to get on base twice. Batting against Allison Cole. That's going to be strike 1. She got hit by the pitch in the first inning, turned that into a run. Got a single in the 5th and was subbed in. Then Gorman was subbed in.
Almost got hit by a pitch there.
Only 3. Could be seeing another walk. Only 1 strike. Up high and caught. Good catch there by Bree Urban. That's going to be the first out here at bottom of the 7th. Karras now back at bat. Karras the only other player that scored a run so far in this game for the Timberwolves. Cole hasn't been able really to figure Karras out. Has been able to get on base all 3 of her appearances. Hit a double in the 1st, got a walk in the 3rd, got a single in the 5th. Strike 2 for Karras Richardson.
Fouled it behind us. With that foul ball into the parking lot, we would like to remind you that FGC is not responsible for any car damage related to foul balls.
Definitely not.
You park at your own risk.
That's going to be ball 2.
Which is why, thankfully, I park far enough away that I don't have to worry about my car being hit.
Ball 3. See what Allison Cole's going to try to do here. Pitch, and that's going to be another walk. So one of the few bright spots here in this game for the Wolves. Richardson's been able to make it on base every time. Riley Walker now at bat.
Made quite a few catches in the outfield as well.
Yeah, Riley hasn't been pretty good at bat here. Got a single in the 1st that resulted in an RBI of 2. Got a single in the 3rd. Got outed with an F7 in the 5th, though. Let's see what she can do here in the 7th.
That 2 RBI single seems so long ago.
If it was a moment ago, it was a month ago. Manatees have more than made up for it since then. Pitch from Cole. Up high in the air and
Right to the shortstop.
caught
for
by the
out number
shortstop.
2. And with 2 outs, Del Alba will be back to the plate.
Del Alba with a good showing for herself in the 6th. You saw she got that double as well as managed to score a run.
And it's up in the air.
And
That's
caught, though. And that's going to do it.
And that's going to be a 14-3 final for the Manatees over the Timberwolves today.
Yeah, not how FGC wanted to start conference play. You said losing 3-14. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching FGC TV here. As we said, next game will be tomorrow at noon right here at Gene Williams Field. For everyone here at FGC TV, I'm Jared Harris. He's Hunter Williams, and we'll see you next time.
Congratulations to our winner, the SCF Manatee. Do not forget the Timberwolves will be back in our doubleheader against the Manatees tomorrow, Friday,